put up education. So, but since y'all want to talk about flops and complaining, there's one player I think do it both more than anybody. Not more than anybody, but
Harden,
man.
Oh yeah.
So
I agree.
watched the epic meltdown
again.
What he did.
That's what you want to call it.
Do y'all put this up there with the 2011 Brian meltdown?
Yes. No, put it up there worse. It goes past.
Okay.
Yeah.
It goes past.
You talking about meltdown?
Yeah.
Because Brian was in the 20s, like 19, 20-point lead.
Yeah.
And he attempted. He just was playing hard.
James, I don't know. It's a lot of ways you go about what happened to him, or then you go evaluate his behavior, you evaluate his play,
I don't
you
like
evaluate his past history.
Wait.
But what do y'all think the Sixers should do?
I'm not signing
James.
him. I'm not signing him. I'm not giving him no extension. I don't care what happens. I'm not giving him no extension.
If I don't sign him, I got to keep Tobias. I'm not losing him and Tobias.
I understand, but here's the problem like that.
And I really want to get rid of Tobias.
Here's the problem.
You got to keep him for a year.
No. He got to. Well, he got to.
He is opting in for $47 million.
All right, if he's opting in, then you got him for that last year. This 1 year, you got to prove to me you worth this money. If you want me to base it off of this season that just ended to give you an extension, I'm not giving it to you because what's happening is you're getting older. You're not getting younger. If you're playing this back,
no 37 years
right? I'm about to have you to you almost 37, 38, playing you $42 million. I'm not doing that.
I'm not even doing that. No,
Either way, after this year, I'm not re-signing him because, like you said, he's getting older. I don't care. I don't care if he played great because they're showing me you only playing great so you can get that contract.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not
But then you wasted more of Embiid prime, and that's what they really worried about.
Well, I free up money too to sign somebody else as a free agent.
Well,
I don't know. Whoever I gotta look at to see who's going to be available that year. So, you know what I mean?
Now, when James put them over the luxury tax, I don't think they had that much money available. They wouldn't be able to sign a max player.
They
had to give it to Tobias to sign a max.
Well, I already told you my deal. My deal is this year.
Yeah.
Get rid of Doc. Get rid of Doc. I know. That's all talk. That's all talk. Get rid of Doc. Trade Tobias. Following year, I'm not re-signing James. In my third year, I'm looking to move Embiid.
We ain't winning championship.
Once B hit 30, I'm not saying mid. Once B hit 30, 31, that's how I feel. Once B hit 30, 31,
goodbye.
It's already goodbye. Second round. I mean, we already doing second round. How many years? Well, even before the process, we was just getting the 8th spot.
So with James, when they do come to James, do y'all think it was just a hamstring?
I think I want to believe that it's still partially.
You want to believe that, but to me, his body language is
but his movement, he couldn't move.
But that's what I'm saying. But see,
he can't move.
I can't go with that because see, to me,
if he came out at
the
now and said it,
so what are you going for the games where he played aggressive and showed that he could be?
All he did was shoot. He couldn't go to the rack.
But listen,
his movement is done.
No, when
he dropped 31, he
those games he still wasn't getting off the ground.
No, he wasn't getting on. No, he dunked. He came down the lane and dunked.
One dunk.
That was one dunk.
That was adrenaline.
And he barely got to the rim.
That was adrenaline.
Move like he used to, man. It's over.
I know, I understand that, but it was his aggression that I was looking. Everybody talking. They're not talking about his skill. We know his skill is going.
Yeah,
it's the effort, the aggression. He's not even attempting to attack, and that's what everybody can.
Because he can't make shots anymore. Like.
Here's the problem. Here's the other problem.
He was 6 for 18.
But here's the problem. Here's the other problem too.
But
here's the other problem too. His game is, and I'm saying this even back in the Houston days.
Getting better with age.
His game never evolved.
Yes,
it's the same game every year.
Yeah.
If you're going to be to where you're hampered by the hand, then you need to learn a post-up game. You need to learn how to
mid-range.
You need to You need to come out and figure out how to come up with these screens and maybe a pop shooter or something. You got to
off the ball. Yeah,
right. You got to evolve your game. If you're not evolving your game, you're useless to me if you're going to keep playing the same way. You can't play the same way as you get older because, like you said, your body's going to fail you.
Yeah.
So, with that in mind, is that his fault or is that coach?
No, it's your fault.
Coaching.
No, it's your fault. I can't blame
coaching. It's both. It's both.
I can't blame coaching because
Doc should have sat him the last 2-3 weeks of that season, man.
What do you mean?
He tweaked his hamstring when he first came into Philly.
You talking about evolving his game or just the fact?
No, I'm talking about is his play or you talking about
evolving his game? No, evolving the game is him. No, evolving the game is him.
It's him.
That's all you as a player.
I think it goes two ways. Yeah, because it is all you. I mean, as a true competitor. Because I don't think he's a true competitor.
Huh?
I don't think he's a true competitor.
I don't think so neither. And I think that's part of it. And I think that's part of it.
A true competitor will add to their game.
Right.
Coming out of shape.
So then that's him.
We've seen LeBron do it. We see Giannis doing it.
And that's
Maxey.
Giannis will airball 6 times and still keep shooting.
He has the mindset to do it. So my thing is too. But all right. So when you don't have that on your own, That's where coaching comes in to try to get you.
Can't say that
more.
But
it does.
But when you look at Doc ain't developed nobody on that squad. Nobody.
So what coach has he hit?
On the Sixers, nobody developed. Maxey developed on his own.
You say that, but remember, Doc developed Rondo.
He did.
He developed Rondo.
I said this why.
Yeah, this.
But then you could put it. All right, so you gonna say it's coincidental? When he was on Boston, he developed Rondo. When he gets Maxey, all of a sudden Maxey developed, and he's coaching Maxey.
No, Maxey in the gym. They said it. Maxey in the gym on his own.
I understand.
By his
so you just saying it, so you're saying it's coincidental?
Yeah.
Because I'm just following the pattern. The reason why he didn't develop nobody, Chris Paul and the Clippers.
Levels of development. I think he empowered Maxey.
Right.
I think you see Maxey empowered.
I gotta give him some credit for that.
Some players don't. Some coaches don't give a rookie that type of leash. He'll let Maxey shoot 25 times. He'll let Maxey go, bro.
And
attack.
The player has to receive it well.
Yeah, he has to receive it.
He has to receive it well. Then he has to have his own desire to get better.
That too.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Where that desire. Well, I think most players have desires to get better, but they don't have the desire to really do the work to add to their.
See,
game,
I don't agree with that. I see a lot.
No,
of players
I'm not gonna say. I'm saying there's some. I'm gonna say some players don't have that.
You got
James,
mentality.
I don't think have that mentality. I think I think he's one of those guys who's made it work for what he had for so long.
Mm-hmm.
James and
skill
Russ.
set.
Russ on the
Russ too. Yeah, they say two type of players.
Their game and just say, I've been getting by this long.
I've been having to
throw something. I'm an MVP.
Question.
Scoring chance.
Question. Hold on, but then here's another question. We really going through the whole OKC squad. The KD game change? It's still the same game.
Nah, it changed.
What changed?
He posted up more. He don't post up as much as he do.
His shooting got better.
But he posted.
His game got better.
Defense more.
Plays defense more. He does.
Y'all feel his game got better.
But his defense didn't get better until he got with Kerr.
His shooting got better.
And that Golden State team. Like, nothing with OKC improved his defense. But when he got the Kerr in them and Draymond and all them.
What's his name? Didn't play. Scott, whatever his name, Brooks didn't play. None of his players played defense.
Scott, yeah. You know, his coaching style.
Andre Rosen played.
One guy that played.
Nah,
that was all he had.
So Tebow Stephalosis.
Because that's all they had.
Yeah, Tebow was.
That's all they had.
Tebow Robinson.
That's their game. That's their game.
The defensive player.
Serge Ibaka. Right. So you had.
That's their game.
But the team didn't play defense. I'm saying there was no strategy.
OKC was. I think that one year they went to the finals. They was like top 10 in the NBA. I think it was even top 5 in NBA defense.
You had like your defensive pieces. I'm saying when you watch them play basketball,
team defense
was terrible.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Even their team offense, he didn't run no plays.
Yeah, he just go out there and do
what y'all do.
Yeah.
And that's why Westbrook and Durant was my turn. But anyway, I'm digressing. James never had a coach that
brought that up.
That brought out. Yeah. That made him improve. That brought anything extra out of him. Okay, he was just unleashed.
That didn't bench you for not running back on the play. Like
D'Antoni was never defensive coach. It was offense.
Exactly.
Right. But D'Antoni was the one that turned Harden into Harden.
But you can be an offensive minded coach.
But he didn't help him unlock his full game.
Right. You could be offensive minded, especially since she's an offensive player. He could be an offensive minded coach to make him add more components to the game.
That's never what D'Antoni.
I know.
That's it.
So I'm saying this is where the lack of coach. I'm saying like even a lot of players because of lack of coaching. I'm saying it's not just.
But see, I don't blame that. But see, you're talking about making him a complete player as far as playing offense and defense. D'Antoni was the one that created his offense system, the way they gave James to be able to be James. Right. What I'm saying is, as a player, you know certain things that I used to do in my late 20s, I can't do no more. I'm getting slow. I'm getting everything. As a player, you're like, all right, I can't score this way. I got to figure out another way to score. That's not a coach. That's me.
Some guys are in denial.
It's a little bit of both.
It's both.
It's like in my personality, I agree with you, right? Like I'm building a gym in my crib. I am not leaving out of here until I come out with a different type of game.
You know what you call a player like that? Mature. And aware of
think about how he handled the situation.
I know he's not mature at all.
He's not mature.
Then that's mentality. That's still on him.
So that's where the leadership, the coaching, the guidance has to play a part.
It's too late for that.
I know, but I'm just saying.
It's too late for that.
I'm always going to say that when players don't have that level of maturity, it's their surrounding, their guidance, their coaching, because the coach is supposed to bring that out.
Are you saying as a flaw in Doc? Because he always had a veteran to be able to take care of that for him. CP3, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Garnett, to take care of player development for certain players.
I guess he thought Danny Green.
But I can't blame that on Doc.
Danny doesn't have that same.
No. I can't blame it on Doc because James was already past.
I'm saying, do you think he benefited from that? Like maybe he always struggled with that, but he always has.
I don't look at Doc. I don't look at what I'm saying. But I don't look at Doc as the person that should have did that because James is already too far gone.
Right.
No. He said he didn't have nobody on the bench to bring that out.
So
when he coached Boston,
it's too late now.
No, listen. When he had Boston, he had Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce. Anybody step out of line, those guys took care of it.
Right.
When he had Clippers, he had CP to take care of that.
I understand.
Sixers didn't have nobody.
I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying
I'm not
is,
playing from Harden, just more in general. Like maybe he can't do that. Like maybe
Doc
never
had that quality. Doc never had that quality.
To me, what you're saying is that because Doc got him now, Doc should be the one to do that. What I'm saying is, for James, it's too late in his career.
Oh yeah, we know that.
Not
we
even
know
just
that.
him though. He hasn't done it with a lot of people. I don't think he.
I don't think it's so.
But I don't see about.
I don't think so either.
But I don't understand. But I don't understand. What I'm saying is, why is Doc a factor then?
What, as far as that?
As far as James, why is Doc a factor?
The way I saw Dejounte Murray take a leap this year, I'll give that to Pop.
Of course, but that was a 2-3 year process.
But the way Pop was ready to trade him for Ben this year.
Yeah, he was.
And so even though he saw potential with him, he unlocked it this year. I don't think Doc has that capability.
But why is Doc a factor with James?
I just think that's in general. So he can't even bring it out.
But we talking about James. How we get to Doc?
Right. So I don't think. So I'm saying I don't think Doc is going to fix this. So I think
right. James is right. I'm saying it's too late.
I don't think Doc is going to fix this either. I think the Sixers need a new voice. Honestly,
yeah.
Even if a new, I don't even care what coach you get.
You don't think
James.
anybody can fix it?
No, James is
James.
No, James to me is stuck.
You think James is stuck?
You don't think he changing? He don't think he changing.
He's
no matter what.
31, 32.
Even if you don't have to change, utilize his skill set. I'm saying you don't think coaching. So in other words, coaching
I think
don't matter.
a stern coach can bring out anything.
Yeah,
I don't care how old you are.
I'm saying plays because honestly, plays work. Mm-hmm. If anything,
all right, you talking about running plays?
Discipline works.
Yes,
discipline works. Discipline works.
Right, but the key factor.
You gotta be just willing to take some L's.
You gotta be no. But the key factor for me is you as a player. You gotta have the notion to want to do that. We have seen James get to the point to where he don't like something, he quit.
Yeah,
and he wants out. So your mentality is still a factor in this.
Peace.
But then that's my point. So you're talking about fixing James. You can't fix somebody that don't have the mentality to be fixed.
I do agree with you at one point where he can't be fixed. He will be fixed once he doesn't get offered a contract after this year. Yeah. You get humbled real quick when you see your market value.
Mm-hmm. Nobody wants him.
Westbrook got humbled real quick when nobody wants him.
We'll see when the season comes back.
No, you can see a lot of insecurities in him with his messages when he responds.
No. I ain't talking about the message. I'm talking about you're saying that you think
James never shown that he's been affected. What you think of him?
Right.
He's going to show when he don't get offered this contract after this year.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think
nobody's going to give him this contract.
Yeah. When you see the Sixers ain't going to resign him, he ain't getting no max deal.
When we come to him and not give him that max or nobody's offered, he going to get humbled. Saying. He gonna get humbled real quick.
That's why I think he gonna play different.
I think Maury's gonna have to talk some sense to him and like, listen, man.
I'm not giving you this contract.
You know what I mean? Like, listen,
you want to go ahead and get sent you on the road.
We can't give you this contract.
I said, Maury off of that, Maury should be fired.
Yeah, he should.
I don't think that's going to change. I think if we saying James got the mentality that he got, it's not going to change. He's going to be like, all right, I got maybe money.
Because people kept giving him contract. Nobody really showed. Yeah, he's been spoiled.
That's my point.
I don't think.
But he said he's going to be humble.
He's going to be humble.
I know what he's saying.
I don't think Maury's going to spoil him after next year.
I understand you saying being humble, but I'm saying if you humble him, I don't think.
Let him come back the same way.
He's coming back the same way.
Let him come back the same way.
Question for you, because if we agree with age and injury, you can't expect him to be the same Houston, right? Just off.
No, he's not that.
So what would you need to say? What would he need to average to get a max contract?
It's not
28-8.
28.
28-8. That's old.
That's OJ. I need 20. I need
20 and 9.
I need 20 to 22. 20 to 22 points a game.
I can't do that because he was averaging 18 playing as bad as he played.
I said 20 to 22.
That's only 4 more points. But still playing.
No, that's 4 more. 20 to 22. Yeah. You're giving me at least 8 rebounds, and you're giving me at least 9 to 10 assists.
Okay.
Almost averaging a triple.
Almost average triple
with 24. I say 24 points.
You say 24?
Yeah, I'll probably go 24. I think he could do 22 in this.
Because let's be real. I guess he's.
But y'all think he could do it? But to me, his aggression is gone.
Yeah. Well, he's got to. Honestly, just shoot more. Shoot the basketball. Shoot.
I don't even know.
He ain't even taking shots.
I know.
He took 2 shots in the second half.
But even the games he did shoot, that stat line was 6 for 18.
His shots.
It was talking about I didn't want him to shoot.
Right, I was like, don't shoot the ball. Exactly, same way.
You know what? It takes him a lot more just than that because I don't like his demeanor on the court.
All that, he's horrible.
I don't like his defense. I don't like nothing like the way he played with us. I don't like nothing about his game
and
at all.
That video you showed with him and Maxey, even though the coach called him over, I seen another video today where Maxey and him was going at it.
Right.
And if you watch Maxey on the court, I don't think he enjoyed playing with this dude.
Not now, no.
That could be an issue. If you gonna make me choose between y'all two, I'm taking Maxey, bro, because you look like y'all your way.
Right.
But just watch out, and watch how Joel talked about him in that presser.
Right. He said you're not.
It might be an issue where people don't want him in. I don't know if Tobias likes him too much, but just pay attention to it.
Because a lot of, but
it looks like these.
But that's right. But that's because of the hype. Right. Because we looking at you like, dude, you were supposed to fix the problem. How we go through the same thing with you that we just got rid of the player we just went through. Mm-hmm. You put it like we needed you to show up, and throughout these players, you showed up one time.
That's for it, bro. You did. I got PTSD, bro. Like.
When it cures anything.
You took one, I got PTSD.
That's what I'm saying. He just looked like he wasn't trying, like he wasn't playing.
He wasn't there.
Right, he wasn't there. Like he wasn't fully there. He was just there like I'm
still
just.
Looks out of shape.
I'm a ride the train. I'll facilitate here and there, but I'm gonna ride the train all the way through this. Like you're not a rider. You gotta take it serious.
But all right, so what about this though too? Because I do want to give full benefit of the doubt because it is a factor. I know we saw what we saw, but he didn't play a full season with us. He did come off the hamstring injury. He did show up. Houston out of shape.
There was reports that he tweaked it too when he got done.
He tweaked it, and so I'm just saying, what does
what did you just say? What did he do when the season started?
What are you talking about?
When he came to Houston, what did he do?
When he came to Houston, he came out of shape.
No, but what did he do with?
But when
he came back with the Nets, what was he?
He was getting triple doubles. He was still out of shape.
He was out of shape. That's my problem.
He's still out of shape. But it takes like.
But he had a hamstring. You can't. It's hard for you to keep your weight and everything under control when you can't work out when you can't. Yeah, you hamstring.
All right. With all that said,
overweight when that happens. Like
with all that said, you may not have to tell the media. You can't tell your players like, look, y'all, this
my hamstring must.
My thing's still bothering me. I know I'm not playing the way I'm.
If that's
they wouldn't be making the comments they making though. I don't think they.
Well, if I play for a contract, I might keep that on the reps. This might not get better.
I don't hold that into a factor. Not to me. I don't hold that into a factor because what you can do in the off season, you can augment that. All right, you can't.
I'm just saying, telling them that way they ain't making the comments and being the way they are.
But what good does that do for how I play?
That's what I'm saying, though.
If you don't want that out, you're right.
Yeah, I might.
I don't want that right as a player.
Everything leaks now.
Listen, right, and even as a player, I don't even want my teammates know I'm a wounded dog.
Right.
I'm balling. Now that you ask me or it comes out, then yeah, I'm gonna tell you. But I'm not coming to yo, my ankle.
You can't control the narrative.
Right.
It's being this might never recover.
I ain't even playing. Even when I play ball on the street, either you play injured or I play sick. I didn't tell nobody. Either they asked me or they figured it out. But what I'm saying, I'm not going to my team and doing it. I'm not doing it as a player. I'm not doing it.
I don't know.
Just because the ESPN might change the headline to this hamstring might never recover, and now you got teams reading it, looking at it. It's like, all right, let me stay away from.
Right.
I get nasty. Let me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sixers in a bad spot, bro. Like you're in a bad spot.
The process is done.
But we are.
It's over.
Well, for him, he's got to come back with something better. I can't see this. If your hamstring is a factor and you can't be the same James Harden that you once was, then you got to show me I can utilize you somewhere else.
Or at least part of the James Harden that you was.
I don't even want. Just show me I can utilize you somewhere else.
His whole game was built off of breaking you down, blowing by
you, and getting calls.
Yeah, like
you don't get calls.
If he can't blow by,
the league has changed their calls
because they want to stop them dumb behind
calls. But even that though, the fact is he used to get those calls because he blew by you. And the way your hands had to play to kind of catch up to him, he could easily do it.
Yeah,
now he ain't going by you. It was hard to draw the foul. You just right in front of me, and whatever. Before you just blow by you, wait till you dig your hands in, then go back on it. You can't do that.
What we used to call him when he was playing in Houston, we called him the old man game. He had the old man game regardless.
I think why he wait to here to come do that?
Right, he never. It's been the old man game.
He just caught you with the move, and you all the way over there. Right. So anybody else got anything to add to this?
I would say if I'm the Sixers, I'm gonna re-sign him. But
just let him do this player
option.
Do his
player option, but during that year, if I don't see something, he's definitely
he's done.
I'm listening to offers.
Yeah,
I'm listening to offers.
But the offers gonna be so bad.
I know, but I'm packaging him.
Somebody might want him just to get off that free up money.
But not if you sign. Now if you sign something new. Because remember, after this year, you're a free agent, so you ain't gonna get nothing. So you either sign to a new contract. Nobody gonna take that contract.
Just saying,
I want to know
how
can you get that out without getting back to him? Because if it gets back to me, he's gonna quit.
Oh yeah,
he definitely gonna quit. He definitely gonna quit. I thought you was my boy. I took you to the strip club.
I would love this because the best thing to be just to see what people will offer for him. But you can't do that without it getting out. Because once it get out, it's a wrap.
Brief. Before we wrap it up, how y'all think Joel's comments going to affect me?
I don't think
he said nothing bad.
I don't even think he said nothing.
If you don't think he mature, it's going to affect him.
I don't think he.
He just say he ain't. Everybody expected the old James Harden.
James Harden is mature enough to handle that kind of affect him.
But if that affects him, I don't need you here. Yeah. I don't need you here. If that's affecting you, what Joel said, he didn't say what he said with Ben.
Right.
So if that's affecting you, I don't need you here.
I do want Joel to stop talking about other.
I don't.
Stop.
Superstar should. You should.
Hey, look.
Even with the
not the best with delivery.
I agree. He's not the best. I see his point. I see what he's trying to say.
He's not the best with. But he even was taking shots at his. He wasn't trying. He was like, "Yo," they was talking about PJ Tucker. He was like, "Yeah, man, we don't got guys like that."
Yeah, he said we ain't got no dogs.
He's
right.
But he had to change his tone because it was sounding like he was dissing his players. Like
he was.
Calling a spade.
But that's not what you want.
All of them ain't gonna be here next year anyway.
So
right.
That's not what he wants to do. It. That's not what. No. It's not a good look for him. It's not.
I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying.
He ain't got no dogs.
I'm not mad at you for that.
But he should have said, "I ain't no dog either," though. Yeah. That's what he should have said.
Now, if you included stuff that might have been a soft.
That's what I'm saying. If you include yourself in the, I don't have no problem with that. But he do a lot of just throwing it at everybody else, and he might sprinkle a little bit of what I was busted up. Like, I mean, he didn't say too much of I should have went inside more. It was just like let me diss this guy, let me go ahead. And, you know what I'm saying? Keep it.
You got it. But see, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because he's still learning the language and how to still talking. I'm giving him that.
He know what he's saying. He know what he's saying, man.
I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
He know what he's saying.
I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but I'm not mad at him for doing it.
He keeping it real.
Right, he keeping it real.
But he was like, look, man, that James Harden.
Only thing he need to get over, man, is his girlfriend. Jimmy's not here. You know what I mean? Your girlfriend's not here. Get over here, man. Stop it. You want to go to Miami? We go to Miami, but stop it.
Well, you see what Jimmy said about him?
Yeah, y'all not together, man. Stop it.
You see what Jimmy said about him?
Stop it.
Bias over me?
Even just the interview when he said, how much admiration and everything.
I still wish I was playing with him. Like, stop it. You know what I mean?
Well, look, man, this is where we stand on this topic. So, anybody anything else to add to it?
Nah.
I think we covered everything.
Well, this is where we stand. To the flopping, to the refs, relationship, to flagrants, to James. I mean, let us know what y'all think. I mean, we're going to keep rocking with y'all, though, man. It's another episode. Let's talk about it. Like, subscribe, get us feedback, share. Yep. We appreciate it. Peace.